Hi you guys, I wanted to make the promised video on how to balance a stone. So I'm not gonna waste any of your time. I'm sure you wanna go get into your garden and start balancing, and you will be able to do that after this video, I'm promising you. So I got a small group of stones together for you guys to show you what I use and what I don't use. So firstly, for stacking, which is rock stacking, is just when you put the one rock on top of the other. Tuk, tuk, tuk. For that, I use any kind of stones. But for balancing, and when I say balancing, I mean this kind of thing, which I want to teach you today. I don't use all types of stones. For instance, I do not use crystals. The ones that you find in the field when we go for a walk, you often see them. They're beautiful for decoration, and they're actually nice for when you do balance a stone. You can pack them around. They just look pretty. They're beautiful and they're special. All stones are special, as you will find out. Then there's these ones. I don't know what it's called even in English. In Afrikaans we call it grys. People put it in their gardens and it makes that. I do not like them. I will not say it in front of the stones, but I really don't like them. Since I was a child, but they are very nice for stacking. You will notice on my progress video, I use them because they're quite sticky. They stick nicely. They've got little angles, but I did not do balancing with them. They also are too light. And I say light, I don't mean they're light. There's just something. It's almost like their center is missing. Like they don't have a solid center. I think that's what it is actually. So when I want to balance stones like this kind of thing, I get proper normal rough old stones. This is an awesome stone. It is the texture is it's quite rough. It's got all kind of little dents and things, and it's got beautiful sharp angles. Look how nicely you can balance it like this. There's so many possibilities with stones like these. So when you walk around and you see something a little bit rough or with a little bit of holes in, like you'll see it's got a little bit of, I say holes, but dents. Those dents are very valuable when you want to balance stones. For the rest, all of these are sea, from what I got from the sea, and this was a wonderful stone from a friend who went for a run. I think it was a marathon or something like that. She saw this rock and she put it in a bag and finished the running with that. It was very special to me. But what I like about it especially is it's flat, so it's wonderful to use at the bottom. It's also textured. It's nice when you can find that one rock that you know you can count on for balancing. On this side, it's a bit more smooth. I wouldn't really use that. You want something with texture. So let's start. The sooner we start, the sooner you guys can start playing around. I think this is a wonderful stone to learn from today. It's got a big dent, as you can see. You want a dent, you want to cheat initially, and you're actually always cheating in some kind of way. You can't always visibly see it with the eye, but there is some form of you're relying on some dents on the stone. So I'm just packing it because else the stone will just fall over. I'm packing it. It also looks nice when you have a bit more stones. On your pictures it looks more beautiful. So I've got a dent here, I've got a stone with a bit of a sharp edge, and you're going to put it in there. But it doesn't work, it falls over. So now I'm going to teach you or tell you the little secret to keep a stone like this. And if you listen very carefully and just remember this, you can do any stone over time. But the concept is the exact same thing than anyone you see on Facebook balancing the stones like this. The same thing. Once you can do this, you can do any stone with practice. But today already you'll be able to do this. So you find a stone at the bottom with a dent. Stone at the top, of course, a little bit of a sharper edge. Maybe not this sharp. I mean, this is something I would do nowadays. But there's no point in wasting your time with this. It's something you will do over time as you get used to it. It's a wonderful stone, but keep them for later on in your practice. And when I say practice, I actually don't say it just as a practice for stones. I mean, it's like a meditation practice. It silences the mind. You cannot think of all your problems while trying to do this. You need a silent mind. So it's beautiful. It's a relaxation for the mind. You put the sharp edge into the hole. It falls this way. Okay? So what we do is, let me get my finger back, it's this way. What we do, you're gonna kick in the direction where it was falling. You're gonna kick like that. So you move the stone slightly like that. Then the stone maybe falls this way, because you're gonna hold your hands like this. Now the stone falls this way. You're gonna kick a bit like that. Kick a bit away. You're always kicking, and the stone wants to fall this way, you kick a little bit. So the whole time you maneuver it, you keep your hands. I usually keep this hand just gently. I'm not holding the stone. I'm just gently supporting the stone so it doesn't fall out of my hands, but I'm not holding it, I'm just supporting. So if I feel the stone wants to fall that way, I gently use this hand to move the stone so that it can kick in the direction where it was falling. Stone wants to fall this way, you kick it gently that way. Stone wants to fall this way now, kick gently this way. So you keep on kicking in the direction, but you use your fingers to maneuver that. You can even take a stone right now, and you just learn to maneuver it with both hands like that. So let's balance it. I'm going to put it down. I can feel it wants to fall that way. I'm going to now kick that way. Oh, almost it's standing. Now I'm going to kick that way because it's falling this way. I'm going to kick a little bit this way. You're going to, oh, there it's standing. This is now a fairly easy one because it's had a big dent. But it's already something, when I started I couldn't even do this. I was dreaming of doing that. So now let's take a difficult one. Not a difficult one, but definitely a more difficult one. I think let's use this flat stone because it's again got the nice textures. You'll see it's got little, it's not holes, but it's little dents. Those are the dents you want. It looks small, it's like small little dents, but trust me, it's big enough. Take your stone, this is quite a smooth stone, so you can't really cheat, you know, there's no dents on this one. It's smooth, but you have that small little dent. So you put it there, it's not going to balance, the dent is far too small. But once again, you support with this hand. You watch where does the top of the stone fall. It's falling towards you guys. So I use my thumb and I push to kick gently in that direction. And also you're going to find sometimes, this is not easy. Then you go to another little dent on the same stone. This actually feels quite hard. Let's see if we can find, oh, here's a little dent. I like this one. Initially you don't see these dents, but later on you are so hungry for them that you start to notice them easily. There we go, okay. So it's really just about, oh, this is still standing, yeah. It's really just about watching which way it's going. It's going that way, and you kick that way. So you're gonna have to practice to do kick. You don't push hard, but you would practice with this thumb. You just gently push, push, push. And with these fingers, push back. You kick back with these fingers, and you kick the other way with the thumb. And you just practice to maneuver it. So soon you'll be doing any stone. You can now do any stone. You understand the concept. It's not like you're balancing the stone like that. No, you find a little hole. And even if you can't see a hole, the concept must be there. The concept of kicking in the direction where it's falling with the bottom of the stone. So yeah, let's do another one. Let's do it quickly. Let's see if we can find something a bit more interesting. Okay, this is now, I'm not sure if it's going to even work. Oh no, this is maybe a bit silly. No, let's do it. Why not? Now you can see. Yeah, we can do it like that. There's a little crack. What is it? You just kick, kick, kick. It's falling towards you guys. I just kick. I can feel it's almost there. It's really about getting used to the feeling on your fingers. But this is what it is. You can do this now. You literally can go out to the garden now. I remember that day when I understood this. I just went to the garden and I started. I called my mom and I said, Mom, this is how you do it. And she did it on the phone. So you can do this. It falls that way. You kick that way. You kick that way. You use your fingers, okay? Let me know how it goes. Please post pictures. You can send them privately. You can post it on the Facebook. Or on the YouTube, I don't know if you can actually, but share it with me. Get in touch with me and show me what you can do. I would love to see. Bye bye.